Andrew Huberman says, if you have sex and you don't ejaculate for 2 weeks, your testosterone will rise up to 400%. Try searching for the studies. And spoiler alert, no, you won't find any. So there you are. You went off not jacking off for 100 days and found out you got so much benefits like It's funny how some people go on YouTube and claiming that semen retention has many benefits, and I'm sitting right here saying no, it does not. Semen retention has no real benefits. You might think it does, but in the end it's still up for you to decide. But watch to the end to know exactly why I say semen retention is just a myth. So the manosphere on YouTube right now is going crazy. They'll make full-length videos, YouTube videos, full subreddit posts to just show the benefits of semen retention. I don't understand how in their sane mind that they can come up with that not having sex with my partner or wife is an accomplishment. Primal needs in man is sex. It's what you are designed and put on earth for, at least from a biological evolutionary perspective. The thing is, there is not one single evidence pointing to the real benefits of semen retention. Not one. You can look up all the studies, and if you found one, please do share in the comments. I will look it up. I will actually admit that I'm wrong, because I'm a humble guy. You can have my word on that. That's why you should hit the subscribe button. Oh, how about the increase in testosterone after the 7th day? Well, the study has been said by itself that testosterone will only peak at the 7th day and will go back to baseline after the 7th day. And realistically speaking, 7 days is an easy target. So there's no real need for you to go 90, 120 days, 365 days a year of semen retention. But Andrew Huberman says, if you have sex and you don't ejaculate for 2 weeks, your testosterone will rise up to 400%. You got to be kidding. There's no way in this earth that this is actually real. There's no way someone can raise their testosterone 400% in just 2 weeks by having sex and not ejaculating. There's no real way. Try searching everywhere for the paper. Try searching for the studies. And spoiler alert, no, you won't find any. This paper never ever existed. You can go out and search for yourself. If you find one, just tell in the comments. Well, at least I'm still achieving my mind to train very hard to be resilient and not weak. Well, okay, if you want to train your mind to do something that is hard, why not do something that is really hard? Something that you have to do it actively, like going to the gym, do some sports, fight some guys, or go out to the park and talk with some random strangers. Oh wait, you can't, because these semen retention advocates are total geeks, of course. Let's be real. Anyone who claims that semen retention is beneficial has to be some sort of a geek or a weep. If you see at Genghis Khan, a legendary Mongolian conqueror, he accomplished more than any of you will ever do in your 3 lifetimes. And did he ever say he practiced no fat? Nah. Did he even retain his seed? Nah, I don't think so. He will still be able to achieve more you can do in 10 lifetimes or your whole generation to come. And you can certainly achieve more by subscribing to this channel. And no, I don't recommend people to just go out there and bust their nut and jack off every time they feel like doing it. But there's just no real evidence or reason why you have to go on semen retention for hundreds of days, for months and years. The problem with semen retention is people are making it seem like being with women is a bad thing, like having sex with your wife is a bad thing. But we all know that's not the case. The bad thing that you should avoid is actually cheap dopamine, like porn. Cheap dopamine makes you weak. Porn makes you get what you want very easily, no effort, just click on the button and you get it. That's why it's called cheap dopamine. Porn also makes you less sensitive to real girls, which may cause you to have erectile dysfunction. Why? Every time you watch porn, you become less and less horny with real girls. And look, nowadays, people are actually bragging for being less horny with girls. Guess what? It just shows off that you have very low sex drive from watching too much porn. There's nothing to brag of if you're not horny. Being horny and wanting sexual pleasures is totally normal as a man. But you shouldn't give in so cheaply to porn or hookers or easy one-night stands. So there's a total difference in the whole spectrum of semen retention. One polar tells you to go, oh, just come on, fap all you want. You don't even have to think about it, just do it every time you want. While the opposite tells you to don't even touch your pee-pee. Don't even think about having sex. Don't even think about being horny. Both of these opposites are bad. If you paid attention to what I was talking about. If you have to take one thing from this video, it will be that never trust something, claims without evidence. If someone says something's bad, then they should tell you why.
It makes so much sense to me. Maybe that makes a lot of sense to you guys. There's obviously not going to be any science really to back that up, so don't ask me for studies. This is just something that I truly believe.
From there you can evaluate yourself whether that thing is bad for you or not. It doesn't always have to be a scientific paper or a journal. For example, when people say sugar is bad for you, so you stop taking sugar for a week and you realize you have way better energy levels, and so you conclude it is true. Sugar is bad for you. This is your own personal anecdote, your own personal experience. Don't take others' personal anecdotes as real. Don't take their personal experience as real. Oh, but I feel that semen retention makes me feel like a Greek god. Well then, good for you. Then keep challenging on those beliefs. But for me personally, I know that there's a whole good number of people who are successful and didn't even practice semen retention or no fap. Elon Musk didn't, Genghis Khan didn't, Abraham Lincoln didn't, Marcus Aurelius didn't. And for me, I had tried going for months and I don't see any real benefits at all. So what about those who experience the benefits of semen retention? Well then, I got to conclude that as coincidental placebo. That's it. Sometimes our mind is very powerful. What we believe can be real just from our mind. This is not some wishy-washy thing, alright? The placebo effects have been proven to be actually real. And if semen retention have a good placebo effect on you, then go ahead and continue. But for the most of us, the majority of us, it simply doesn't work. If what I'm saying makes sense and you like it, please do leave a like and hit the subscribe button. And until then, take care and be a fucking rock.